What is up, guys? My name is Ted. This is going to be a really quick video. It's not going to be a three-part or anything. This is actually just one round where everyone rage quits in the game. I wanted to touch base on what I think about rage quitting and how I think it should be implemented inside of Modern Warfare 3. Robert Bowling has said nothing about rage quitting or what they're going to do about it. But in this game in particular, I think I go 35-0, and then the whole other team leaves before they find anyone else. And there's two things I think could be fixed about matchmaking. I think the first one should be that when people go into a lobby or when people join a game, I don't think they should just join a lobby. I think that there should be a priority to fill up all the existing lobbies first, and then if all the lobbies are filled up in each game mode, then I think it should start a new lobby. Because I know there's a lot of times where there'll be about 10 or 20,000 people playing Demolition, yet it can't seem to find 4 or 5 players for my game where the other team is basically empty. And there's two reasons for this. Not only because I'm raping them and I want to get some kills, but for the most part, and say it was a different team where it was 2v6, the team that had 2 players on it would never have a chance against a full team of 6. So the game should automatically set a priority for the team of less people instead of making a new lobby with different people. Now I know there's connection problems and it likes to put people together that have good hosts for other people. But I think it should always set a priority for putting people inside of a game instead of starting a new lobby. Because I know there's a lot of times when I'll start a new lobby whenever I go in. And granted, I always play with a team, and that's normally why. But I do go into public matches occasionally, and it'll still generally put me in a lobby that hasn't started yet. When I know there's almost thousands of games out there where they're at least missing one person, most likely. I mean, any game you get into, they're pretty much missing one person. And the other thing I think that they could do to fix this is they should implement a system where, say you leave a game or you dashboard a game, if you exit a game in any way, shape, or form, it should put a 5-minute or 10-minute lock so that you can't play for 5 or 10 minutes. I think that would seriously discourage people from ever backing out of games. Even something small like 5 minutes, and maybe if they back out of more than one. Something like Halo. I haven't played Halo too much, but I know that there's some penalty if you leave a game. I think it's a time playing penalty. I think if you leave a game in Halo, you can't play again for like 10 minutes or something like that. I'm not sure, but it also needs to work for dashboarding, because I don't want to have just it being implemented if you leave the game and then everyone just dashboards from then on. Because that's the only thing that frustrates me is when I'll be getting a game, and recently it hasn't been putting me as host because I've been out at Kiowa, and out at Kiowa I don't have nearly the internet connection that I have in town at my house, or at my primary house. There I pull host every single game. Here out at Kiowa, I'm lucky to be pulling a 3-bar, and my teammates are normally the ones that grab host from me. That's a little bit my rant, I guess. It has gotten better. I'm not going to try to bum down on Treasure. I think that they're doing a good job, and they did see how horrible the matchmaking was originally, but it does get better. I remember the first month or two of Black Ops, you couldn't play with teams at all, and any game you got into, I remember playing a 1v9 ground war, and we were just pounding this one person on the other team for the entire domination game on ground war, and it never sought to find anyone else. And that was when I realized how screwed up and flawed the matchmaking system was. But since then, they've had about 2 patches that specifically worked on the matchmaking itself, and they're doing better. And and there's more about this later. But there's going to be a new map pack released, and with map packs generally come patches. So more on the map pack later. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. And that's going to be my next video where I talk about the new map pack being released. It's going to be released later on in June. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big video. I'll probably post up in several parts, go across a lot of the maps that I know of and the release posters, such like that. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a little thumbs up. It really helps me out. My channel is slowly growing now. I've gotten at least 3 or 4 subscribers today. It's really good for me. Those thumbs up help a lot. Comment on the video what you think about the matchmaking system, what you think it should be. There's a lot of great ideas. People just don't normally tend to say them. So give me your ideas. I love hearing them. I actually read all my comments and reply to any that make sense. And if you just want to say, great job, Ted, I'll give you a thanks with an exclamation mark, and I'll give you a little thumbs up. But that's the end of the game. Like I said, final score was 35-0. The entire other team left, and then a whole other team joined by the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed.